Okay, welcome back to part 2. I am working on the Bluffs now, along the shore of Portugal here, along the Atlantic Ocean. And I showed you my reference material. I have it on the taparay to the right of my easel. And I just start blocking in these bluffs with mixes of phthalo blue plus cadmium orange plus some mud and white. I even bring in some of the blues from the ocean. I keep my colors cool in the background bluffs because I want them to go back. Cool colors, the blues, the blue-greens, they go back. Warmer colors come forward. Now the sun is hitting this bluff out here where it pops out into the ocean, and so we're going to get some warmth on that. In fact, I'm even going to take a little bit of my sky color, my cloud color, and just bring into that. Just help bring the sunshine into that bluff. As you can see, I can use this large brush to make some fairly fine brush strokes. So that's the most distant bluff. Some darks down in here. And some of the blue from the ocean, just cool that back. Now my water back here is, I'm bringing in some mixes of ultramarine blue plus phthalo blue plus white. Because that's a little bit brighter, a little more intense. And so that comes forward. Comes behind this building. And in this little cove, I'm using some of my sky, the phthalo blue plus white. I'm just going to have a shaft of light just popping in there. Just draws your eye back to that distant cove. And again, I mentioned that it's very misty where the waves are pounding up against the rocks. So I take some of my sky color, my cobalt blue plus white, and I just bring a little bit of that, kind of lightly drag it over this. So it looks like there's a mist going up between those bluffs. Just soften that edge back there. Now I'm going to bring some more rocks in here. This is a rocky coastline, so I paint them into that water. And I'm going to bring a little bit more of that phthalo blue plus ultramarine blue in here. And bring some of my rocks in here. Again, I want to got bluffs here, and I'm going to bring again some of that sky color in there. But I want this leading edge of this bluff to be a little bit darker so that we see that mist going back up in the rocks there. And then the top of this hill is also got that gray-green. Now I need to make that a little bit darker, so I'm going to add a little mud into that because I want this to come forward, the hill in the background. Now along these bluffs, there are some little village back there. So I want to put some of those buildings in. I'm not going to make them very defined, but I use just a mixture of my ultramarine blue plus white to just make some brush strokes of color in there that kind of indicates my little village. Now I don't want this real detailed or real defined, but I'm going to come back in here now and add some little roofs, that tile roof. And again, I'm not following my reference material on this. I just want the feeling of a little village back there. I don't need it very detailed, but I just bring some of these roofs in here. Some are darker, some are a little lighter, depending on how the sun's hitting them. That gives you that feeling of that village back there. Dark in here. Now I'm going to take a little lighter mixture and highlight some of these little buildings here. Maybe too light. Use a little different brush. Yeah, that works better. But you can just get the feel of those buildings back there. The little village along the bluffs here. That sun's just hitting right down there. Just want something in the distance there that just kind of draws your eye. So we get the feeling of that village. And let's make a few little waves in there, hitting the beach. This is just white plus a little bit of my cobalt blue plus white sky color. And we bring some waves in here. I can just brace my hand against the canvas. Bring that in. The surf's pretty good today, so we just get so that's how I paint the bluffs and the little village out there. I really appreciate you watching my YouTube videos. Please subscribe to my channel. And also visit my blog. You'll see more of this, the complete step-by-step painting on my blog. The link is in the description below. The address is also on the final frame of my video. And so you can just come in and follow the complete step-by-step process on my blog. I know some of you will, in the comments section, write me and say, well, where's the rest of this painting? And that's where it is. If you go to my blog, you'll see the entire step-by-step process. So you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you for visiting my studio, and happy painting.